The Korean won were down today just by 0.6 or so. But let's get out to our reporters who are watching some of the movers today in those individual markets. And let's start it off. Yoon in Seoul.
Thank you, Susan. We are opening lower this morning. The Kospi is down about 0.2%, and the Kosdaq is down 0.25% at the open. Overall, pretty much losses across the board for the blue chips. Some standouts, though, again, like I mentioned, Hyundai Motors and Kia Motors are opening higher on the won, really helping their case. We are seeing pretty much Hyundai and Hyundai Mobis and Kia and also KT&G, the only gainers in the top 25 by market cap on the Kospi this morning. Also, let's take a look at the financials. They are in the news today, especially Hana Financial, with the FSC expected to give a preliminary approval for the Hana Bank and KEB Korea Exchange Bank merger at its monthly meeting today. Local reports are saying that the preliminary approval by the FSC is highly likely, and the Hana Financial has been pushing for this merger between Hana and KEB for the past 3 years. KEB very strongly against the merger, keeping to its stance that they will remain an independent bank. But if the merger does go through, this is a very big positive for Hana Financial, given that the combined bank of the two new banks will have a total asset of 275 trillion won, making it the 4th biggest bank in Korea. Also, in terms of synergies, immediately after the merger, Hana Bank is expecting about 310 billion won in cost cutting coming from IT infrastructure and also a personnel restructuring coming from overlapping costs, overlapping branches, and overlapping businesses. So this is expected to help Hana Financial in the very short term as well as the long term. So this is seen as a positive for this name. It is opening higher this morning, but we'll find out today if this merger finally does happen after 3 years of Hana Financial pushing for the merger. Overall, we are seeing a lower open for the Kospi, and overall, pretty much all the sectors except the steel makers are showing a loss at the open. Matt, over to you.
June, thank you. The Australian market lower now by about 1/3 of 1% in the first